Well, welcome back everybody. My name's Andrew and you're watching the Kelly's Country Life. So this morning is an overcast, foggy, nasty morning, but I'll take it. The sun is not out, it's not burning up hot. So today's plan, we're actually gonna get started on the dove food plot. However, I've got a few things to do. Underneath that oak tree over there, it's grown up a lot. A lot of people have seen us clear that out and try to save that big oak, but we need to, cut back all that brush that's trying to come back and taking nutrients from the tree. So while we have the flail mower hooked up to go out there and mow the food plots, we're gonna go ahead and hit that as well. Also, the tractor is due for an oil change, and before I go putting all this heat in the engine, just mowing for hours and hours, we're gonna change the oil in this real quick, give it a quick little service. So this episode is gonna have quite a few things. Let's get started. So a lot of people ask me why I don't take the loader off to put oil in this tractor, because the oil fill's kind of being blocked by the loader itself. Well, there's no need. A simple hose on the end of a long funnel, it goes right in. This is much quicker than removing a loader. I mean, if I can get it in the hole there, that's simple. It's ready to go. I know the loaders come off quick, but a few seconds to put that in versus several minutes to take this off and on, nah. Just gonna make me a funnel like I did. It works perfect. Now I want y'all to look at something. Look at how jet black and burn up looking that oil is. Now here's the kicker. I'm not even at the recommended oil change interval. I always change it well before what the manual recommends, because this is Florida and these are little turbo engines. They get extremely hot. That oil always seems to burn up well before what the manual says to change it. I also run the 15W40. The thicker the oil down here, the better for all this hot temperature that we have. And nothing puts more heat in this tractor than out there mowing thick, heavy grass and brush. Now this is a great time to blow your air filters out, change them, check them, whatever you want to do. Check your fluid levels, all that good stuff. I usually don't ever see dust on this intermediate or inside filter, and if you do, it's dang sure time to change the outside. Now this one will be another story. I like to blow from the inside out. That's the way you should do an air filter. That's the other thing I love about these. But I love this for one more reason. I'll show you here in a second. Now this is what I love this little air lance for. It is critical that you get down in between all your AC condensers and radiators. Otherwise they're going to just cake up with junk, and a lot of people wonder why their AC isn't working as good. Well, it's because you're pulling so much junk in from the front and it's getting caked up in all these fins. You want to be really careful with them. I like to turn my air pressure down to around 30 or so PSI. I love that this has a soft rubber tip on it, and it'll actually fit all the way in from the radiator fan, and I just like to blow everything forward from one condenser or one radiator to the next. Now this is also a good time to check your tire pressure, check your front end fluid, your rear hydraulic fluid. I just did all that, so I'm not going to do it today, but I am going to blow out my AC filter. Thing gets dirty all the time, and now it is burning up hot already this morning. I want to make sure I'm cool today. So if y'all are new to the channel, this here is my deer and dove food plot. So this lower section down here, a few acres, I usually put in brown top millet every year and get a surprising amount of dove into this little plot. This upper section I usually plant for deer, since I have my deer blind right here and a feeder down there. So I want to get all this mowed, but especially want to focus down there because that's where I need to go hurry up and get disked in, work the ground, and then spray, disc it in one more time so I can get planted here just a few more weeks, get that brown top millet in. And then right behind that, I'll plant some peas up here for the deer for bow season. So let's get started. This is what I love about these feeders. That battery has been in there since last year, and it's still showing 50% charge. So that gives me time to go top off another one. That's awesome. These things are so battery efficient. Y'all, it is miserable hot, miserable. Well, we're gonna have to wrap this video up right here. As you can see behind me, I've got the big area mowed for the brown top millet for dove. I would love to have mowed this today, the perimeter of the property, the back food plot, all that. I just do not have time. I've been committing so much time to the house here lately. I've kind of got behind on all this. So next episode, we're gonna hook up to the disc, go turn the dirt out there. The plan is to let everything regrow that I chopped down today because I put seed and everything down. In a couple weeks, once we see new growth, we'll spray it real quick, disc it under again, and then get ready to plant. As long as I'm planting by 1st of July, somewhere in that range, our dove season doesn't start till middle of September. All I need is about 60 good days, if I'm getting rain, to have a good stand of millet. So I'm trying to time it around that. But the earlier, the better, because then I can get some on the ground to get the dove in. But I'm already kind of behind the 8 ball as it is. So we got more tractor videos coming. Yes, I'm going to get back on the house. I'm taking a couple-day break right here, along with the vacation that Tiffany took last week, and trying to knock out some other stuff around the property that really needs to be done. But I will be jumping right back on the house. We'll get you those videos coming. And now that we got a couple cameras out, hopefully I've got some animal pictures on the next episode for you too. And we've got to put some more game cameras and stuff out as well. I got several more, just ordered all the batteries for them. So hunting season will be here before you know it. I mean, my goodness, it seems like the summer's already flying by, although summer's definitely here. It's burning up hot, but before we know it, it'll be September. We'll catch you on the next video.